Well, hello. Welcome back to Klingon Recruit. Uh, Hope you haven't missed me. Um, so I actually ran into a thing. I actually got COVID, um, which was a big surprise because my wife and I don't get out very much. But it is something that had happened. Uh, Not much I can do about it now. So I wasn't able to do much. But what we are going to do is try to continue on with the Klingon recruit. Try to get out of the opening portion of it. I actually did do some stuff the last time I played. So I went back into the Bringer of War, and I got another dual heavy cannon from there. I'll show you in just a moment here. Wow, I actually don't have any sound. I just realized that. I did that after the last time I streamed. It's actually a good dual heavy cannon. It's the hybrid cannon. So, of course, I do turn my audio off a lot when I'm not streaming or recording.
Orbit destroyed here in space. It is time to begin the hunt. Ready to begin a sensor sweep on your command.
Good. Begin the scan, command. So yeah, so I went and got a second plasma disruptor. I think yeah, it just has the plasma proc on it, along with the disruptor proc, which is good enough.
There's too much radiation from foreign prime. It's scrambling the sensor signals. We should narrow down the search area with more intensive scans of key areas. That small ion nebula is a good place to start.
Helm, set a course to the Ion Nebula.
Officers are skilled, my friend. We now have a detailed scan of the Ion Nebula. There is a cluster of debris behind the larger asteroid. Metallic content is consistent with the ship. That may be what remains of our missing vessel. If so, there could be something left to salvage in the wreckage.
Let's find out. Almost forgot about the ambush kills.
I suspect that pirates have been ambushing ships in this system with traps like this for some time now. Crude, but effective. Many a freighter captain came through here trying to avoid inspections, only to meet a
Any signs of the missing vessel?
Sensors are picking up Romulan and Nausicaan alloys within the debris field, but nothing from a Klingon vessel. I'm reading an interesting radiation anomaly nearby. I think we should investigate it.
Very well. Helm, take us to this anomaly of commends.
This is Pirate Space. Henry answer to no one. Leave or die.
Oh. Didn't mean to kill him. Yeah, this attacks while you're stealth.
Nausicaan pirates. They must see the Romulans as easy targets. It is possible they attacked our missing vessel as well, despite the alliance between the Nausicans and the Empire.
If so, they'll pay for the price for their treachery.
Indeed. They should have known better than to challenge a Klingon. Wait. Reading an energy signature on the surface of Orith 2. It corresponds to that of a warp core.
One of ours?
Indeed. And of the size and class used in a bird of prey. We need to get down there and investigate. There could be survivors.
Helm, take us into orbit over Orbit 3.
Standard orbit established. We are in transporter range. Away team is standing by in transporter room 1.
Loading up pretty slow. Just a slight reminder, if you are watching and do like what you see, go and hit that like button. If you'd like to see more things like this, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified when I stream again.
Detecting bands of Vistrium in the rock formations here. It scatters transporter signals, so this is as close as we can get to the bird of prey safely. We should make our way to high ground and get an overview of the area. Then
Oh, I ended that early.
what's this? My tricorder's range has been reduced by more than 60%. Vistrium and trace amounts of Kelvinite could account for some of that, but no, there's something else. I think we're dealing with a jammer of some sort. Run a scan and confirm my readings.
Very well. Scanning now.
There. Do you see it?
Looks like a low-level diagnostic field.
Exactly. artificially generated. I'm sure of it. Be advised. I feel that using transport is difficult. I believe our weapons will still work, however.
Understood. Remain vigilant. I don't think we are alone. Oh, I still need to get to higher ground. Oh, I need to change out the bridge officer ground trades.
As I suspect.
Whoops.
Picking up some energy readings to the south. Jungle is dense. Many life signs. Exercise caution. Dangers are hidden here. We are not alone. The rocks here form natural valleys and causeways. If we head to the low ground and follow the valleys, we should be able to reach the crash site.
Well, let's get down from here, and push through the jungle. I don't know if I mentioned this before too. I also went through and so I picked up a lot of winter ornaments from during the winter, and so I went through and I just got a whole bunch of gear on my characters. Just a good way to
Something moving. We should scan the area again. This planet is playing tricks on me. There's nothing there.
just a good way to get some gear started for these characters. Gotta get those melee kills.
There it is. The bird of prey. Recommend we run a baseline scan before we proceed. Do not like surprises. There have been too many of them here already.
Agreed. Scan now. Oops. He said, There might be those are signs of life, radiation. Actually, I'm just gonna wait.
Come on. I'm Katang, captain of the remains of this honored vessel.
What happened here, Captain?
We were returning from a recon mission and encountered Nassicon pirates. One of them got a lucky shot and knocked the shield generator out. We were making repairs when the Heroican attacked.
Rojan here. They come far to hunt.
Indeed. They are good at that. They jammed our transmissions and began to hunt us like animals. Shortly after, crashed. I do not know how many of them remain. Some of them went into the jungle to hunt the Heroican against my orders. Oh, fools. Always it is the brave ones who die.
We'll search the area for your crew, Captain.
This warrior,
I'm quick on that F button.
this warrior had many internal injuries. Injuries that should have been immediately fatal. Yet, survived for some time. And look, the disruptor was drained of power. Every shot was fired. They died in battle.
Today, there's a new warrior in Stovacor.
I'm detecting electrical burns and plasma damage, along with pieces of shrapnel that could have come from an exploding console. This warrior died with honor. There's nothing that indicates they left their post.
To die in the line of duty is a hope for every Klingon.
This warrior survived the crash. A very sharp blade killed them, expertly wielded. Tracing the blood trail back to its source, I found a second drag path and 2 sets of footprints. I believe this warrior died trying to defend someone else. Someone who was then taken.
Then perhaps they can be found and liberated.
I'm detecting level 3 radiation burns and severe heat damage. This warrior must have been very close to a power conduit when it exploded.
I wish to die.
Not terribly unexpected considering where we are. I do wonder why a Romulan is in the company of Klingon warriors. Keep him close for now. We can interrogate him later. So we don't have to worry about the Heroican putting their blades in our backs.
Watch him closely. We have enough to worry about as it is.
That's all of them. Let's go talk to Captain Kitang. Where is the enemy? You will die as a warrior. Do not let me die like this.
Be still. I'll tend to your wounds, Captain.
My strength returns. I will live to fight for the Empire. Do you hear, Heroic cowards? Katang, son of Karok, lives on. Meet me in battle, if you have the spine for it.
It is our understanding that you required valuable tactical data, Captain.
It is quite a prize indeed. traitor system. Clever. Not clever enough. We detected him and disabled his shuttle.
I'm surprised you just didn't just kill him.
I've considered it several times, but my senior officers convinced me that Imperial intelligence might like a word with him. So we threw him in the brig. Since then, there's been nothing but trouble. The cunning Toba managed to sabotage the computers after the crash. He'd have done more if my chief engineer hadn't introduced him to the business end of her spanner.
How badly did he damage your computers?
Functionally, but barely. You should be able to extract what you need from them, but I would hurry before the power runs out. I am getting power readings from within the ship, but they are at minimal levels. If we can find a working terminal, we can use it to access the ship's data core.
Let's see what we can recover. Check and see if there's any marauding. And there is not.
I have the data. It's encrypted. There will be time to deal with that later. For now, we should aid Captain Katang and any other survivors here.
Agreed.
Blah! I'm ready to leave this wretched planet. Lead the way. I'll follow you back to the transport point.
Grab her beam up. We have survivors.
Go! Catch them and talk to the Romulan. Captain Katang must have had a bomb rigged to the warp core. He knew the Hirogen would return. Reading Klingon life signs up ahead. More survivors from the crash, most likely. These Hirogen have no honor. If they did, they wouldn't keep warriors caged like animals. Let us free these warriors and send them to the pattern enhancer for evacuation. Once that is done, we can return there ourselves.
Good thing bought us some time. Let's make the most of it.
Where are the Hirogen? I will make them pay for this. Evacuate, as you wish. Should I see a Hirogen, I may be delayed. Honor to you and your house, warrior. You have my thanks.
I will not die in a cage, but as a warrior of the Empire. Kabla!
won't you? I will make them pay for this. There's that Romulan again. Quick, grab him.
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So guard me now, if you are truly honorable. Large force of Hirogen are coming this way. I won't survive without your assistance.
It's not clear what he knows about Katan's mission. But we do know he wanted us to capture him, escape from the Hirogen. The choice is yours. Shall we take him with us, or not?
You won't regret this. If I ever return to my home, I will tell my people that there is at least one officer of the Empire who truly knows the meaning of the word honor. Lead the way. I will follow willingly.
Here starts to come my least favorite part of this mission.
Hunt easily. In that, they are almost Klingon. Stay on guard. There may be more traps and ambushes ahead.
We can follow the jungle path to the hillside we came up to get here. So the orders is there. So green and orange. Not a whole lot of time to think about it once you start doing it. If you saw, I had like 3 seconds left.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
There is, though, an accolade for saving all four. So it's green and orange, green, orange.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
One of these is going to require all three of them. So this is green, orange, red, disarm.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
And then this one might only require one, or it might require three. So this is green, orange, red.
victory. Ah, I killed the Hirogen leader in battle, and it caught most of his weakness weapons in the past. It was glorious. Kalis himself couldn't have done no better. Ah, but there is still glory to be had, brave warriors. A second Hirogen Alpha still lives. He has been chasing me through the jungle. Now, we will fight together, side by side, with honor. Death to the Hirogen. Kabla! That was just a prelude. Alpha is coming. Ah, he's hiding. Watch for his minions. Ah, good. I have so many questions for that miserable Harut. He will wish for the tender mercies of Imperial intelligence when I'm finished with him. I may even have him. Or perhaps I will drag him by those pointed ears all the way to Ruapende.
All right.
We are cleared for transporter operations and can leave at your command.
Beam up.
This was a good victory. Katan's ship is a loss. He lives on, a strong warrior and hero of the Empire. He will critically reduce the supply of blood wine in the first city while he celebrates. But that is a small price to pay. You and I both know we need all of the stout fighters we can get to defeat the Federation. Saving warriors like Katang will help us achieve that victory. Ah, but I've chewed enough ligament here. Until we fight together once more. Serve with honor, my friend.
I want none of this, to be honest with you. It's a better engine. If I'm alright, this is... Yep, that's really bad. And I'm not a fan of blast rifles. So then we take the thing that's worth the most, which would be the engine.
Congratulations, Lieutenant, on that.
Do believe I'm going to start Nimbus now. But before we start Nimbus,
We have lost contact with the battle group in the north since
Yeah.
the war continued.
yeah, we're not going to do that one just yet. Alright. So we're going to work on our engines first. Of course, you only need 27 in tactical, but there's 30 possible options. This one tends to be the one that is the least used. A lot of it has to do with the fact is that on high-end content, hopefully if you're in a group, you don't need defense. And any defense that you will get is going to be caught up in just your hull. Also, for the most part, in high-end content, you're going to be stationary. Having bonuses to your defense while you're moving, really not beneficial. But we're gonna work on our impost engines. Impost engines are important. We've also picked up some food. So we're gonna head back to the city real quick. Mainly because I think my dinner's almost ready. At least it smells like it. So what you'd want to do. So we're gonna head over here to the fleet starbase or whatever, the shipyard. This is one of the best places to be. It has basically everything you need except for the exchange. If you want a better place, the Klingon Academy is better, but so what I've done, so I have, you can get these for free, this Nakara Tribble and the Solene Tribble. I know you can get them for free because I did. I don't have, this is a brand new account. They're under the personnel, and they're generally always down at the bottom, or if you click on Tribbles, it'll be available under the Tribbles tab. And so then you'd want to go to the exchange and purchase some Cannibal Tribbles. I'll be honest with you, Cannibal Tribbles, they waver back and forth in price. Sometimes they're like super cheap, like 500 EC cheap. Sometimes they're like really expensive, like 1,000,000 EC expensive. All you do need to do is get a couple of them. With these here and with these here, you basically just going to throw your food in here and let them take care of the food. I don't need these weapons or shields because I already got that set. But you'll throw these in here and you'll let these two will eat the food to create tribbles, and these will eat the tribbles to create tribble carcasses. And then what you'd want to do, hey Space Boy, and then what you want to do is once you get 10 carcasses, you can, as a Klingon, you can take him down to the first city here. How are you doing, Space Boy? But you can take him down to the first city here, over into the main hall, and there is a person in here that you can talk to. The security officer here, where you can turn in Klingon, or turn in tribbles. And so every 10 you can turn those in. You'll get gold press latinum, small amount of lithium, and some trade experience for the trade combinations. And to be 100% honest, getting tribbles, the tribble carcasses, extremely easy. If you just, all you gotta do is throw your food in a bank that has some tribbles in there. That's AFK and Pavo. Did you take the center line? I see people in a jelly and Pavo all the time, but they never take the center line. Which is like the best line for jellies. Though I guess you could do one of the gamma or the alpha, but beta is much better for a jelly. Yeah, this is the first time I've been able to stream in a little bit over a week, because I had COVID, so don't get COVID. It's not good. Yeah, I like doing beta if I'm on one of my main tunes, my main account or my main free-to-play account. When I'm on this account, I'll usually take alpha, because taking beta by itself does take a little bit of damage. Yeah, so thank you. Yeah, it sucks. The worst thing about it is I gave it to my wife. And so today was the last day of my mask restrictions where I had to wear a mask. But my wife has mask restrictions for the next couple days. So it sucks. It really does. And hopefully we'll get over it in the household. But we've been isolated in the house. Luckily, grocery stores now deliver food, so we definitely didn't go hungry. But yeah, so all you gotta do is put food in here every hour of gameplay. You can always know when the next time it's going to happen, because you just have to go off of played. So here in 22 minutes, these will trigger again. This is 22 minutes of active time of your being online. But, I mean, this character is level 14. In order for me to get through... Oops. In order for me to get through the whole receiver here, I had to go all the way through the Klingon story arc, the Klingon Civil War, so I got a long ways to go. Yeah, well, you definitely got a lot worse than I did, because so my first 4 days I was extremely tired, and just doing the normal heavy fever stuff like that. My wife lost her voice during it. She got actually the worst of it than I did too. But luckily we're both recovering. Like I said, today was my last day for mask restrictions, and then my wife has a few more days. So I like doing the stories. I play a lot of alts. Matter of fact, on my secondary account, that's how I get all my Zen. Is because I make characters, I level them up to get to the reputation. I do the reputation on them, and then after I've finished up the Reputation, I delete the characters and I started again. I will admit I don't do the Klingon story as much, um, because I'm a Fetty boy at heart. But uh, it is nice to come back and play every now and then. I think the last time I played through the Klingon storyline was a couple years ago when I made my second account and played through the Klingon recruit on that account, and then played on the Klingon Delta recruit. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I luckily don't have vertigo things. Like I don't get motion sickness. But I can see how that one can give you vertigo. It is not a friendly mission when it comes to something like that, because it has you all flopping around. I will say on these accounts, on this account here, this is kind of a test account that I have, so I'm not overly pushed to level up these characters, but it's a nice thing to have a character and level up, and then stream with. Probably won't do it with the temporal recruit, because I have gone through a complete temporal receiver on a stream. Yeah, the only time I've gotten vertigo is I had the Galaxy goggles for the Galaxy phone, some 10 years ago, or 7, 8 years ago when it was out. And I had Minecraft on it. And I could not play Minecraft on it because the way... I think it was more of a frame rate thing, where the frames were just too low, and it gave me... motion sickness. It's the only game that's ever given me motion sickness. But I had to play it in a frame. You could put on those Samsung goggles. I don't even remember what they're called. You can put a frame around the outside, and when you put a frame around the outside, it made it a lot easier to turn around on it and not suddenly feel the need to pass out or throw up. But yeah, I mean, that sucks about the vertigo, though. That really limits you on a lot of games too. I'm assuming you can't play first person shooters because you wouldn't be able to handle the sudden jerk of like that. Because like something like that would probably get you going, or see if I can make you sick. Don't ever watch my Minecraft videos, is because I hop around and move my mouse around so much when I'm playing Minecraft that I'm pretty sure most people are like, please stop moving the mouse, please. But huh. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Are you afraid of heights? Do you have a problem with heights? I wonder if it is partially a fear of heights type thing. I watched a video on Tourette's once. That's a very fascinating thing. Um, Sometimes I wish I had Tourette's, like the verbal Tourette's, just so I could tell people off and not be feel bad about it. That's really bad to say. I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to take off. I think my dinner's ready. Um, I mean, don't feel so bad. I'm afraid of deep water. Um, uh, I don't mind being in water, but if I can't touch the ground, I get a little bit nervous. Um, and I'm 6'2", so oh yep, that's dinner time. All right, so I gotta go. That was my wife calling for dinner. If you have been watching, please, and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I stream again. Thank you for joining us, hanging out, and I do appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. Bye.